try, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, block your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble acting, everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all the greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, block your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble acting, everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. With his humble acting, everlasting ego. Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago. Every bit couldn't face the truth. Like maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That would be a lie. Go on, block your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble acting, everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes.
I'm in the woods. I know what you're thinking. I'm jealous. You should be. Today is the first day of a little bit of trip out in the middle of some of my favorite places. I brought my off-road teardrop trailer made by Teardrops Northwest. Queen size bed, kitchen, hot shower. Excuse me, bugs. Ah. It's a nice home away from home, especially if I'm going to be doing mining for a couple days, a week. It's nice to sleep on a bed versus sleep on cot in a tent or on the ground on a pad. So that's essentially what I've got going on today is, yeah, setting up the trailer, having some fun. I've got my solar panel charging the batteries in the trailer, and I'm gonna have some dinner here in a little bit and probably end up going to bed early because, listen, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that's nothing. That's rushing water. I'm gonna take you guys off tripod, try and put you on a steady cam and show you around camp. So hope to see you soon, and like I said, this is day one. I'm just gonna do kind of some basic stuff around camp. So this is my favorite creek, at least one of them. This one right now, this is the favorite creek that I'm at right now. Lots of fun rocks in this. They're hard to find because underwater everything looks fantastic. And then you pick it up and you look at it and you're like, oh, that's not hard enough. It's got too many, it's too porous, it's too soft. It doesn't look as good as it does underneath water as it does above water. But there are some amazing things that can be found here. There's some, a lot of petrified wood, jaspers, agates, quartz. Pretty awesome, pretty good times. But it is starting to get cold and starting to get a little bit dark. I'm not even sure what time it is because why carry a watch or a phone when you're out here? So I'm gonna go set up a camera, maybe cook some steak, and probably go to bed early because this sounds really awesome. And and I see a thrush, which is a bird over there. Looks like a robin, only striped. So anyway, I get distracted by birds. There's been a lot of them out here, robins, stellar jays, thrush, Oregon juncos. Anyway, I like birds too, so whatever. Steak. What's for dinner? And butter. Butter and steak. So this is it. Kitchen side of the got all my cupboards, stove. So Teardrops Northwest did an amazing job hooking me up with something to run away with. They all custom. I got to pick the type of cabinets, the stove setup, the cutting board. Steak. Yum. If you don't like meat, I'm sorry. I do. But I respect your decision. Got my ginger ale. That's important. Getting close. I'm gonna finish this up and I'll see you guys later. hiking back to camp spot. Found a lot of really nice jasper, a lot of what I like to call blood plume, and I've got all this beauty around me right now. Botany lesson. This is called vanilla leaf. Settlers in this area used to throw it in their laundry as it was drying so that their laundry would smell like vanilla. Sword ferns. The spores on the backside can neutralize nettles. If you get hit by one of those things, not fun. All sorts of moss. Welcome to the Pacific Northwest. Always important message. Bury your poop. Home sweet home. Here's some of the ones I got yesterday. I still have to clean them up, but so far so good. Hey everyone, it's show and tell time. So I just got out of the river, creek, stream, whatever you want to call it. It's right over there. I have insulated waders that I throw a backpack on, insulated waders, and 2 trekking poles. As I'm going across the river or down the river, I try and make sure that I have at least 3 points of contact between the ground and me before I lift up a foot and move. So that way I'm not tripping all over the place, because the rocks can be slippery, so having the trekking poles helps. That said, doing this for a very long time, I have not had any issue, too much of an issue falling down. So basically what we're gonna do right now is a little show and tell for what I found. You guys saw hopefully it recorded. I'm gonna find out after the fact here when I get home and start doing all the editing and all that kind of stuff. But hopefully you got kind of a warp speed, or whatever they want to call it, like a time lapse of me walking through the creeks, finding some of the cool stuff, and I'm going to try and cut some of that stuff in. But now that we've had an opportunity to basically rest, I drenched in sweat. It was a nice amazing workout for the day. Alright, so the next one is kind of what I came here for in the first place. It was a what I like to call a blood plume, and this is what a blood plume looks like. Let's see, I'm gonna try and zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit more of its amazingness.
Even if you try,
Kind of hard to see with that light, but when you cut it up, all these little guys are little plumes. So the next bigger one I found was this guy. Yeah. That's a little better kind of example of what that blood plume looks like. Nice red color. So what I'm doing in this creek is walking through looking for spots of red, spots of really bright colors, like this one. This one has a nice red to it. Autos in here. Has some red, has some agatization to it. This isn't a prime color that I'd look for, but it's still hard enough. It's jasper. Some of the other ones I had, I ended up with a pretty good backpack full of them. So get some water on these. So Some of the ones from yesterday are a little dried out. What you're looking for is kind of this type of thing. Real bright reds. They have some agatization. Sometimes you have some pyrite, some other metallic minerals in there. There's a good example of one of the kind of Jaspers. There we go. You got some agatization through here. Agate on the bottom. And let's see, I think this one was from yesterday. It doesn't want to zoom on me. There we go. So we'll lock that there. Nice red Jaspers. Some of these have more agatization than they do plume, but ideally what I'm after is the little plumages like this. This is a smaller version, but it's really, really amazing color-wise. Let's try and get some light on. Brighten you up. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. I'm trying to get some close-ups now that I have a little bit better light. So this is straight out of the river. Plumes in there. Let's see if I can find this one. Has some nice variations. Nice little waves of color, some agate, some jasper, and a lot of the time you'll find these little guys. And you're just looking little spots of plume. So I'm gonna take some video of some of the ones that I got today, and then we will do something else.